Wrestlemania 29 live in MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Technically New York, tri-state area. And let's get started with my WrestleMania 29 review. What is up, guys? This is Chase Oliver 68. Wow, WrestleMania just happened. Can't believe it just happened. Let's just move on forward to the card. The opening match. Oh, wait, hold up. Before I start with the opening match, we got to talk about the pre-show. Now, I actually did watch the pre-show. You know, a couple of the people that came over wanted to see the pre-show, so I actually watched it. And in all honesty, I thought they did a really good job with the pre-show. It got all the matches that were very, very featured for WrestleMania on there with the video packages. They did a great job with the predictions. I love how Kofi Kingston, you know, a current WWE superstar was there. A great Hall of Famer wrestler and Dusty Rhodes was there. And you had Jim Ross, one of the greatest announcers, was there. And you had Scott Stanford kind of playing like the host. You know, he's never really been in those type of situational roles. Yes, I know Scott Stanford does announcing, but he's never announced a match like JR. It almost felt like, you know, an NFL Fox News panel. You know, if you guys see NFL Sunday Morning Kickoff Show, you know, with Terry Bradshaw, Michael Strahan, you know, they have all different aspects on that analysis team. And that's what they had for the WrestleMania pre-show, and I thought they did a really good job here with implementing that in the pre-show. Now, when it comes down to the Intercontinental title match between The Miz and Wade Barrett, not going to lie, I liked this match. I actually thought this match was pretty good. For a short little Intercontinental title match, it was pretty good, simple, and surprisingly, The Miz won the IC title. Now, for me personally, I don't know why they went with this route. I don't know why they chose The Miz to win the IC title. Just kind of odd if you ask me, but hey, you know what? The Miz is the new Intercontinental Champion. Maybe this will help his face character a little bit more. But other than that, yeah, congratulations to The Miz for winning the IC title. Now, before I actually get into the real opener, just want to say to my boy Alan from the Wrestling Roundtable, I hope you enjoyed yourself at WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure you maybe did. My boy Justin from the Tree of Woe show, I hope you had a great time. And you guys don't know this person, my friend Justin Mayada, from forums that I went from a while back. I saw on his Instagram he was at WrestleMania, so I hope he had a great time too. I don't know if my friend from the forums, Jay, went to WrestleMania, but if he had a good time, I hope he had a good time too, Jay. And also I think Nate, you guys know Nate. Nate went to WrestleMania, so Nate, I hope you had a good time too. But let's get started with the opening match, which was a six-man tag with my boy, Randall King Orton, with Sheamus and Big Show taking on the Shield. All right, let me tell you right now, this match right here, I liked it for an opener. I thought it was a pretty good, solid opener. I liked how the Shield was featured. I love the little aspects of taking off the Shield shirts to give them more damage. That was a cool aspect for them to add. And the ending, let me just tell you something. I felt, you know, the Shield won this match because what happened was Sheamus was going to go for the hot tag and Big Show was the one with his hand open. But Sheamus tagged in, but Randy Orton tagged in Sheamus. So which means Randy Orton became the legal man. You know, he was doing all the hot man tag stuff. Seth Rollins comes, Randy Orton hits him with the air RKO. You know, kind of like a trademark of Randy Orton nowadays. He does that every once in a while at WrestleMania, the air RKO. And then afterwards, Roman Reigns came in for the spear. And then that led to Dean Ambrose getting the pinfall. I'm happy that the Shield won. Don't get me wrong. But the ending in itself, a Big Show, once again, going back to becoming a heel, totally pointless for me. Totally fucking pointless for me. I don't see the point of, you know, having Big Show be face for a little bit and then turning heel. Yes, Big Show was the wild card coming in. But if anything, you thought Randy Orton would become the heel because, you know, he was so frustrated of, you know, trying to get Sheamus and Big Show to work together because, you know, Sheamus and Big Show, they played off the role, you know, they don't really like each other because they were feuding for the World Heavyweight title with each other. And Randy Orton, you know, you would think he was the one to turn heel. I think they kind of messed up on this ending. I kind of think that they should have had Big Show taking the pin here, and that would have led to a Randy Orton heel turn. But instead, Big Show turns heel again, and really, who cares in all honesty? I don't think I care, and in all honesty, I think none of you care that Big Show turned heel for the, like, 80th millionth time. Oh, yeah, before I continue on with the next match, shout out to Marco Rose. Fan Marco, as he calls himself now. He went to WrestleMania as well. But other than that, you know, the opening match, good and solid. But I just really felt Big Show turning heel was a total waste. Total fucking waste. We move on to Ryback versus Mark Henry. Oh, God. Not gonna lie. You guys know me. If you guys been subscribed to me, I'm a huge Ryback fan. I love me some Ryback. Feed me more. But Ryback versus Mark Henry, oh God. I'm a fan of big man wrestling, but that was disappointing as hell. And the worst part of all, the wrong guy wins. Mark Henry gets the win over Ryback. Okay? Because Ryback's going for the shell shock. Mark Henry holds on to the ropes and falls on Ryback. I mean, the match itself, very disappointing. I thought this could have been a better match. I really honestly can. And then Ryback loses, and, you know, the fans were all hyped up. When he got that shell shock, the fans were like, yeah! And, then Mark Henry wins the match, and then when Ryback, post-match, hits the shell shock on Mark Henry, it was like, kind of like, the fans didn't really care that much. They were just kind of like, eh. And WWE really, to me, messed up this moment. I really feel WWE didn't really do a good job with Ryback or Mark Henry in this match. I really felt this match is one of the worst matches I've seen in WrestleMania. Not the worst, because that goes to Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, hand down. But for all the build-up for this match, for all the things that we were waiting for out of this match, to me personally, it was one of the worst matches I've seen at Mania. I'm a fan of big man wrestling too. I really do love big man wrestling, but they didn't even put on a good big man wrestling match. Ryback should have won, and sadly he didn't win. Next up, the WWE Tag Team Championship match. I enjoyed this match. I really did. I really think this was a pretty solid tag team match on the card. Dolph Ziggler and Big E. I liked how Big E was used in this match. Really well done. I love the beginning, though, when Dolph Ziggler goes to kiss AJ. And then Daniel Bryan hits him with the kick. I literally thought they were going to end the match like that. But they didn't, so happy for that. But the match itself, in terms of just what it was, I thought it was very good. I thought it was very entertaining. It wasn't really anything too bad to me. I just thought they hit their spots very well. It was a fun tag team match to watch. It was kind of like, you know, what is missing on Monday Night Raw. So does that really classify it as a great WrestleMania match? No, not really. Just because it was a fun, solid tag team match doesn't mean it classifies as a great WrestleMania match. And to me personally, this was a okay WrestleMania match at best. I thought it was just as good as the six-man tag match early on. And I'm happy that... no. I'm upset that Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston did not get the tag team titles here. Because, in all honesty, you know, Dolph Ziggler is Mr. Money in the Bank. And the thing is, he needs a big match at WrestleMania to win. And the tag team titles, I thought would have looked good on, you know, the Dolph Ziggler, Big E type of feel at this WrestleMania. I thought it would have fit very well for them to win the tag team titles, but they didn't win the tag team titles here. And so I'm trying to wonder for myself, you know, what's the point of having Big E Langston if Big E Langston himself, you know, who has beat up a lot of superstars working with Dolph Ziggler, what's the point of having him if he's not going to, like, you know, be the big example of why Dolph Ziggler wins the World Heavyweight Championship? You know, it just, to me, I feel Dolph Ziggler and Big E should have won the tag team titles. You could have gotten more matches out of Daniel Bryan and Kane versus Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston. But, whatever, you know, life moves on. It was cool to see at the end that the yes chant was going way over. You know, that was really cool to see. But other than that, in all honesty here, like I said, I really did enjoy this match. It wasn't like the best match of the card, but it was very enjoyable for me to watch. I really did like the spots that they were using in this match. I just wish Dolph Ziggler and Big E would have won. And, you know, to kind of tie in, you know, we're going to go into the WrestleMania halftime show. I mean, they had P. Diddy and Skylar fucking Grey lip sync their songs. Now, if you guys don't know, I'm not really a huge guy in music, but I love Skylar Grey. I think Skylar Grey has one of the most beautiful voices in the music industry. And P. Diddy seriously ruined that whole halftime show. He literally was like, yeah, man. Oh, where's the microphone? There's a microphone. Yeah, man. Yeah, give it up. And this is what pissed me off. When he said this, WrestleMania was started here in 1995. No, you fucking idiot. It was started here in 1985, you dumbass. I think I'm the only one who heard that, but he said 1995. If he said 85, I'm sorry. I apologize for messing up, but I heard 1995. What the fuck are you thinking, P. Diddy? But other than that, you know, in all honesty here, it was just like, you know, the halftime show sucked. P. Diddy's concert, I like that he brought up some old school songs. That was cool. But other than that, I really don't care that he had a halftime concert, in all honesty. But what I also didn't care about was all the fucking commercials we got. Be a Star, Hurricane Sandy relief. I know Hurricane Sandy was very, very hard on New York, but just seeing all those commercials in WrestleMania, it kind of tore me down a little bit. It kind of did. It was just kind of like, why am I watching this? It's like fucking like an advertisement on why WWE is so great. And instead of showing why WWE is great, is because of WrestleMania itself. It was kind of trying to force feed us that WWE is some like higher god or something. Like seriously, that's what they were trying to force it. It's like WWE does all this shit like us. That's what it was kind of forcing on us, and I just kind of got so annoyed with it. Anyways, we move on forward to Fandango, taking on Y2J Chris Jericho, baby. And in all honesty here, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, this match itself, the entrances were cooler than the match itself. I'll say that first off. But what I love the most is how Chris Jericho showed off all his moves, and then Fandango looked pretty brilliant in his spots. In all honesty here, the ending was very sloppy. That's the only bad point. The ending was very sloppy. But other than that, I'm fine with Fandango winning. I know a lot of fans were hoping Chris Jericho would win here, and a lot of fans thought Chris Jericho should have gotten the match here. But Chris Jericho, right now, he's trying to put over the younger talent. And I'm glad Fandango got put in over here. Yes, Fandango might not be the person that you like. Fandango may not be the person that you think is good. But in all honesty here, I really like that Fandango got the rub here. I just feel that, you know, Fandango, for me personally, not for you guys. You guys can think Fandango sucks. But for me personally, Fandango is one of the most entertaining heels in the business today. And I'm happy that he got the win here. Chris Jericho just doing Chris Jericho stuff. This was a Chris Jericho highlight reel match. And honestly, the match itself sucked. But I'm happy Fandango got the win here. And it was one of the right decisions that WWE did out of anything else. Now we move on forward to the World Heavyweight title match. Now, let me say this. I saw the World Heavyweight title promo twice today. One on the pre-show and one before the match. And it's probably one of my favorite promos WWE has ever done. I really felt, you know, emotional for Alberto Del Rio in these promos. Like, true story here, you know, seeing it for the second time when Alberto Del Rio is talking to Statue of Liberty, I had a tear coming down my eye. Like, straight up, I literally had a tear coming down in my eye, and I was just like, man, Alberto Del Rio deserves this, you know? This is true. And it had me more invested into Alberto Del Rio, and in all honesty here, I liked the World Heavyweight title match. Now, the problem with it is, I think it went too short. I think the World Heavyweight title went too short. My boys, the British Fist, posted on Twitter, the World Heavyweight title match went too short. And I agree with that. I was enjoying this match. I thought this was a pretty good match for the World Heavyweight title. You know, the World Heavyweight title has always been put lower down the card. You know, opening matches, the last two WrestleManias, you know, last match with Edge and Del Rio, okay match. And then you get, you know, Sheamus and Daniel Bryan. I already ranted on that. Go check out my WrestleMania 28 review. What I loved the most was just that I just love this match. The submission move that they were doing in this match. This is the match that really felt to me was really, really pretty good. And I really did enjoy this match, but it went too short. It was kind of forced, the finish. When afterwards, you know, Jack Swagger beats Alberto Del Rio on the outside, hits Ricardo. And then afterwards, Jack Swagger, you know, gets into the cross arm breaker. Like, just like that. Just like a snap. Like, Alberto Del Rio recovered really quickly. And to me personally, I was just like, wow, they ended it this quick? They ended it really this quick? To me personally, I feel that Alberto Del Rio and Jack Swagger could have done a lot better with more time. I feel Jack Swagger has really worked hard for this. You can tell Jack Swagger is a much more better competitor. I feel he really did a good job in this match. Del Rio did a good job in this match. Should have given more time. But it wasn't. And in all honesty, I'm kind of upset that I didn't get more time. But I did love that Ricardo Rodriguez was more reckless in his Alberto Del Rio entrance and exit speeches. So I'm happy about that. But other than that, really good World Heavyweight title match. I enjoyed it a lot. We move on forward to CM Punk versus The Undertaker. I'm not going to lie. My match of the night. Fucking awesome match. I enjoyed this match so much. I was literally just enjoying it. Now, CM Punk, like I said in, my CM Punk and Undertaker commentary, I didn't think he could end the streak. But there was many times in this match that I thought it was over. When he hit the urn on The Undertaker, flashback to WrestleMania 17 in my mind, when Triple H hit the sledgehammer on The Undertaker when he was doing the last ride. But literally, the point of this match that really climaxed for me was when CM Punk hit the GTS, Undertaker goes for the tombstone, boom! Tombstone's in. I thought it was over. I was like, wow, what a disappointing match. But then it continued on afterwards. Probably for me, the match of the night, and literally, to me, the fans were so crazy for this match. I'm pretty sure my friend Alan was going crazy for this match because Alan is such a big CM Punk fan. Bam! I knew he was probably providing some electricity for all those fans in his area. Straight up. I like this match. It wasn't as good as the end of the era match. It wasn't as good as Triple H versus CM Punk. Actually, I would say it was as good as Triple H versus CM Punk at 27. It wasn't as good as the Shawn Michaels matches, though. I'm sorry. The Shawn Michaels matches were just insane. But for me personally, I enjoyed this match. I really did enjoy this match. And Undertaker goes 21-0. You know what? I loved it. It was a good match. CM Punk looked really good in this match. And hopefully this helps CM Punk. Then we move on forward to Triple H versus Brock Lesnar. Alright, let me just say this. Triple H and Brock Lesnar, beginning, sucked. If you thought these two people hated each other, they really didn't show it in the beginning of this match. But near the ending I thought was brilliant. I thought the WWE did a good job with the ending in this match. I loved the ending to this match. Even though Triple H won, and I know a lot of fans are upset about that, I thought the WWE did a really good job with the ending of this match. I really did enjoy the ending to this match with Shawn Michaels super kicking Paul Heyman. I mean, I'm sorry, I messed up there. Paul Heyman. And let me give props to Paul Heyman before I continue my analysis on this. You did good, Paul Heyman. Fucking 2 matches. You added a lot of impact to those 2 matches, and I give you props for that. But literally, I thought the Triple H and Brock Lesnar match was really good when Shawn Michaels kicked Paul Heyman, super kicked Paul Heyman, did the sweet chin music, whatever you want to call it. Did that to Paul Heyman. Then after that, the ending was perfect. Triple H won, and yes, that hurts Brock Lesnar a little bit. But you know what? I'm glad Triple H's career doesn't end at WrestleMania. I feel Triple H can do a lot more with a lot of superstars on that roster. And I feel his career will end in a better way than have it end by Brock Lesnar. It does hurt Brock Lesnar a little bit, but it doesn't hurt it to the point where I feel that it was really bad. But anyways, I really did think this match was better than the SummerSlam match by miles. I really did think this match was better by the SummerSlam match by miles. Because being dead honest with you guys, I really thought it was over for Triple H. And I'm not going to lie, if Triple H's career ended, I was going to cry. Because Triple H is one of my favorite WWE superstars of all time. And I really thought it was over. But it wasn't. It wasn't over. Triple H won the match. The game rules again. He's the savior of the WWE. So I'm happy that Triple H won the match. But for the match itself, the beginning was too slow for me. The ending was really good to me. And so it was just a solid middle-of-the-road match. Also, quick little WrestleMania fun fact. Besides the British Bulldog getting snubbed out of, I believe, WrestleMania 7, the 8-man tag match that we were supposed to expect at WrestleMania got snubbed at WrestleMania, which is kind of depressing because I was hoping to see Damien Sandow on WrestleMania, but, whatever. It was an 8-man tag match. And we move on forward to Rock vs. Cena. And we got a lot of promos for Rock vs. Cena throughout the night. But it just felt wrong. It just felt like, Rock and Cena so early, like, just coming on. Just out of random. Nothing before it. I mean, they announced the attendance record, and then they just have the match itself, and it was just kind of random. But Cena versus Rock, let me just say, so much better than the first. I love this match better than the first match. You guys can hate me for that, but I thought this was better than the first match. This was a great match that they put on. Not as good as CM Punk and Undertaker. I think that's the match of the night. But this was a great fucking match. I really enjoyed myself. I really was like, oh my god. This was such a great match. I literally thought there were so many times that The Rock could win. But ultimately, in the end, Cena won. Now, am I upset that John Cena won the WWE Championship? No, I'm not. I'm not upset that John Cena won the WWE Championship. Because I just wanted, like Slug Daddy himself, I just wanted the WWE to give Brock the championship. I knew Cena was going to win the championship. It's depressing to me because, The Rock's one of my favorite superstars of all time. But I'm glad Cena... No, I'm not glad. I'm fine with Cena winning the championship. But like I said, my road to WrestleMania, my preview video, I said it makes no sense because they don't have anyone that's ready enough to take the title off Cena. I thought Ryback was a guy that's ready enough, but he just lost to Mark Henry. So in all honesty here, Cena winning the title is indifference to me. I really don't care. But other than that, it was a nice moment to see The Rock, own up and pass the torch to Cena in a way. I just thought it was okay by The Rock to do that. And in all honesty, it was fine by me. I know that may hurt some of you fans. You might unsubscribe to me, but in a way, I understand why they did it. They didn't want Cena to get too booed harshly out at WrestleMania, so they gave a tribute to The Rock in between and let The Rock kiss his family and let The Rock, raise Cena's hand. I'm fine with that. And in all honesty here, WrestleMania in itself. Let me just give a final grade to WrestleMania. I know this video has gone on long, and I'm sorry. It's WrestleMania. I have to make it long, baby! But WrestleMania in itself, I thought was pretty solid show. I thought some of the opening matches were kind of meh. Ryback and Mark Henry disappointing me as it did was really bad. But the final 3 matches really, really got me into the WrestleMania type of mood. And I really could say this show was a B- in my personal opinion. A pretty solid WrestleMania. Not one of the best, but a pretty solid WrestleMania. And for me, with low expectations going into WrestleMania, I enjoyed it. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. I'm sorry if it went longer than it did. My name is ChaseOliver68. If you guys liked me, you can subscribe by clicking down below or the little icon right here, I believe. I don't know where it's at. It just appears somewhere on my video. Comment down below your thoughts on WrestleMania 29. I entered the sweepstakes, by the way. Hopefully I can get into WrestleMania 28. That'd be awesome. But I'm hoping to go to WrestleMania soon enough. But I thought WrestleMania 29 was a pretty solid show. I personally thought it was pretty good. I don't know what you guys thought. Maybe because, I know a lot of you are going to hate it because Cena won. But, it's just business. That's how the business works. So, comment down below your thoughts on WrestleMania 29 down below. Like this video if you liked me and send your video responses. Anyways, guys, ChaseOliver68. I'm out. See you all later. Sorry if this video was longer for you guys. Just had so much to get into. Once again, shout out to my boys. Peace! Later, guys. ChaseOliver68. Monday Night Raw review tomorrow. Hopefully, it's a good Monday Night Raw. Dear Lord, please let there be Batista. Later, guys. Peace.